the mysterious smell and the dark figure. Residents of a quiet neighborhood began to notice an odd, pungent smell wafting through the area, with no clear origin. As days passed, the strange odor persisted, accompanied by reports of unsettling noises and shadows appearing late at night.
なんかそんな人がかりもあるわけでもないしね。落ち着いちゃったのかな、それとも撤去されただけなのか。あんまりなんかそんな感じもしないよな。
そうですね。
もうちょっとこっちの方かな。
遅かったんですかね。
遅かったのかな。そんな感じしないよね。そうだよね。違うよね。なんか運があるわけでもないし。
Intrigued, an investigator visited the neighborhood, following vague directions from a local who had seen the figure before. With each step, the investigator felt a deeper sense of unease as the smell grew stronger, thick and sour in the air.
でもなんか別に閑散としてるしな。
Suddenly, his camera picked up something unusual, a shadowy figure, almost transparent, hovering near the corner of a dark alley.
でもなんか、騒ぎがあってもおかしくないような、そんな雰囲気。近くの人に聞いてみるか。
The figure seemed to stare directly at him, an intense gaze piercing through the lens, before slowly vanishing into the darkness. Confused and terrified, he could only stare at the screen, realizing that the smell and shadows might be connected to something more sinister. To this day, the neighborhood remains haunted by the mystery of the scent and the figure that seems to guard its secret. Watch the footage to experience the lingering presence of this dark spirit. The haunted tunnel of the two comedians. Two comedians set out for a night adventure, aiming to test their courage in an infamous haunted tunnel. Rumors surrounded this place, including tales of ghostly apparitions, strange sounds, and the unsettling sensation of being watched. The comedians, trying to stay cheerful, joked their way into the tunnel's depths, their laughter echoing against the damp walls.
ちょっとね、これから心霊体験できるかどうか試してまいりますので、見ててくださいね。見てください。よろしくお願いします。はいはい。それぐらい有名な心霊スポットですから、何か我々がね、こう通っても何か起こるかもしれないわけですよね。僕らみたいなね。売れない芸人が通ってもそういうことを言うな。そういうことを言うな。何かしらが起こるかもしれない。何かしらが起こるかもしれない。まあそれを確かめるためには今日ここに来まして、このねトンネルを。
But as they ventured further, the atmosphere thickened, and the air grew colder. Their footsteps slowed as silence took over.
フルネーム出しちゃった。なんかダメですね。編集さん、あんたでごめんなさい。なんかします？ちょっと涼しくなりました？それはね、くるってこう密閉されてるから、例のせいじゃないですよ。はいはいはい。なんかちょっと頭が出てほしいけど、番組的には出てほしいけど、僕ら的には出てほしくないっていうね。ちょっとね、まだ心なしさ。出口が近くなってきたからテンションが上がってる。なんだろうな。いや、なんかすごいクラッとくるのなんですよね。なんだろうね。僕実はちょっとね、ちょっと歩行するのがちょっとあれなんですよ。はい。あれそうですよね。やりました。本当に普通だけどね。そうです。すみません。ちょっと入り口と似てるなと思って。あったでどうだったのかすごい。そういうこと言わないの？いや。
Suddenly, at the far end of the tunnel, a figure flickered into view. The comedians exchanged nervous glances, trying to convince themselves it was just a shadow or a trick of the light. But as they stepped closer, the figure seemed to change, growing taller, its form shifting ominously. Their laughter vanished, replaced by a sense of dread that chilled them to the bone. One comedian dared to call out, but the figure moved towards them before vanishing. They fled, haunted by the experience, unable to shake the memory of that looming shadow. This video captures their chilling encounter, leaving viewers wondering what might be lurking in the darkness. The Haunting of the Dark Forest. In this terrifying exploration, a ghost hunter ventures into a dense, foreboding forest, known by locals as a dwelling place for dark spirits. Armed only with a night vision camera, he trudged deeper into the forest, calling out to any spirits that might be lurking. For a while, nothing happened, but then a horrifying face, twisted and shadowed, appeared directly in front of him.
कौन है? अरे बाप रे, भगवान मेहर करे, मालिक बचाए। कौन है? कौन है? बाप रे, कौन है? जो भी है सामने आओ। बाप रे।
Startled, he backed away, but the figure seemed to follow, mirroring his movements. Terrified, he broke into a run, trying to find his way back to safety. The video captures his desperate escape and the sinister figure's relentless pursuit, leaving viewers with a lingering sense of dread. The Haunted Factory Encounter. On a dark night, Andre DMS ventured into a dilapidated, abandoned factory rumored to be haunted. Live streaming his investigation, he moved through empty rooms, each step echoing eerily. Strange whispers seemed to drift through the air, and the occasional clang of metal sent chills down his spine. But as he approached the center of the factory, his camera caught something that made his blood run cold: a ghostly figure standing silently, shrouded in darkness.
Itu tadi apa itu? Hei, siapa itu? Hah?
He stumbled back in shock, barely able to hold the camera steady. Gathering his courage, he called out, challenging the spirit, and after a tense moment, it began moving toward him. Panic set in as he sprinted from the factory, his live stream capturing every heartbeat of terror. Later, he would return to test his bravery, but what he encountered that night remains etched in his memory. The footage of his panicked escape is haunting to watch.
Gak ada kepalanya semua. Aduh, sumpah gak ada kepalanya semua, saya keluar aja. Waduh, aduh, aku dipotong maling ayam lawan tato.
The Qing's lair in the Kalimantan jungle. This intense exploration follows the journey of a ghost hunter, Job Stewart, who decided to camp in a decaying house deep in the Kalimantan jungle. The house was known to be haunted by a Qing terrifying, floating head spirit from local folklore that is said to roam the jungle in search of blood. The hunter's goal was clear: he wanted to encounter the spirit firsthand and document its terrifying presence.
Coba di sebelah sana. Jangan disorot dulu, pelan-pelan sorotnya pelan-pelan. Takutnya lari nanti dia. Bangun nggak, Bay? Coba lihat di sebelah sana, Bang.
Coba lihat. Masih.
Ada. Ayo, cepat.
Ayo.
Sini, sebelah sini. Itu. Ada. Wush! Itu ya, Bang. Terbang dia. Masinan. Kejaran. Ayo.
After setting up camp, the night started quietly, the jungle sounds almost soothing. But as the hours passed, strange sounds began creeping closer, breaking the silence with an otherworldly wail. While he tried to ignore it, his heart raced as he sensed something watching him from the darkness. And then, there it was, a flickering figure floating just behind his tent, its disembodied head swaying in the dim light. He grabbed his camera to capture the sight, but the Qing vanished, only to reappear, hovering above his tent. The video captures the hunter's mounting terror as he attempts to confront the spirit, knowing he's in its territory and at its mercy. Encounter with the Red Cundy Lano. In this spine-chilling video, Alam and Kiro, paranormal investigators, return to a location rumored to be haunted by a Red Cundy Lano, a ghostly apparition of a woman clad in red, known for her malevolent presence. The area was notorious for sightings, with locals avoiding it after sundown. As they began their search, a thick, eerie silence blanketed the surroundings.
Iya, serem banget tempatnya. Astagfirullahaladzim. Ki.
Suddenly, a shadowy figure appeared before them. Kiro reached out, hoping to make contact, and gasped as he realized the figure was floating several inches above the ground, her feet swaying in the air.
Lam. Bentar.
The Red Cundy Lano's long, dark hair obscured her face, and just as Kiro was about to speak, she vanished into the mist. Both men were left shaken, haunted by the silent, floating figure. This video captures every chilling moment of their encounter, leaving no doubt that some spirits are better left undisturbed.
La haula wala quwwata illa billah. Allah. Lihat teman-teman, lihat. Bantu doa ya, Lam. Allah. Astagfirullahaladzim. Cukup. Jelas. Lam, bantu doa, Lam.
The Cundy Lano on the hilltop. In this nerve-wracking video, L Adventure takes viewers along on a camping trip atop a remote hill. The location, miles from the nearest town, was shrouded in silence and darkness as night fell. While trying to rest, strange noises started echoing through the truss. A woman's soft, eerie laughter drifted in the wind. With his heart pounding, he turned his camera towards the sound, only to see the unmistakable figure of a Cundy Lano in the distance. Frozen, he watched as she seemed to float between the trees, watching him with piercing eyes. As he approached, she disappeared, leaving only an oppressive silence. The haunting experience was captured on video, and El Adventure's account of the encounter reveals just how terrifying it is to face such a spirit, alone in the wilderness.
Terus kita tunggu di tenda aja teman-teman. Di tenda aja. Tuh, kalian dengar? Di belakang guys, belakang tenda arahnya. Allah Akbar. Hei, guyu. Aduh. Cok.
The cursed burial ground. In a remote village, tales of a cursed burial ground circulated, with whispers that dark rituals had been performed there. Intrigued, the team from Sepam Explore decided to investigate, guided by a local who had heard disturbing stories of people who visited and returned a broken bar changed. They approached the burial ground cautiously, their flashlight beams slicing through the fog that clung to the trees. At first, the sight was eerily calm. Then, out of nowhere, a sharp, putrid stench filled the air, so overpowering it felt almost tangible.
Apakah benar ada makam yang disakralkan di sini? Sejauh ini sih nggak ada apa-apa.
The investigator's camera flickered, its light dimming inexplicably, casting the area in an eerie half-light. They tried to press on, but the smell intensified, and shadows began to flicker at the edge of their vision. Suddenly, an apparition appeared, a faint, ghostly figure among the graves. Frozen, they could only watch as it hovered, seeming to guard the land it had claimed. This chilling video captures the eerie silence and the thick tension that hangs over the burial ground, making it clear why the locals stay far away.
Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Bar. La ilaha illallah.
The pursuit by the Qing. In this sequel to a previous exploration, a ghost hunter returns to a secluded location known for supernatural activity and dark rituals. His goal was to confront the spirits rumored to dwell there, particularly the Pokonga spirit wrapped in burial shrouds, bound to wander restlessly. As he ventured deeper, he noticed an ominous silence and felt a growing unease. Suddenly, out of the darkness, the Qing appeared, its bound form hopping toward him with unnatural speed. Startled, he turned and ran, hearing the spirit close behind him. Desperate to escape, he managed to find a way out, but the video captures the relentless chase, leaving viewers breathless as they watch the spirit pursue him into the night.
Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah.
Seperti halnya sebuah tempat parkir sepeda yang ada di luar dan kelenteng ini.
Parkiran sepeda.
Juga beberapa orang untuk rekaman adik, di mana sepeda yang ada di tempat parkir bergerak dengan sendirinya.
Wih, iya, wih, jatuh. Siapa ya?
Sisanya masih belum tahu apa sebenarnya yang terjadi. Padahal sepeda-sepeda itu menimpa di dinding. Hingga tidak mungkin ada orang atau siapapun yang berada di belakang sepeda ini. Awalnya ketika petugas menemukan sepeda yang di tanah, mereka mengira telah ada seorang yang menjatuhkannya saat mengambil sepeda yang lain. Namun saat mereka memeriksa rekaman CCTV, ternyata sepeda itu bergerak sendiri keluar dari raknya. Menurut kalian, ada alasan yang logis gak sih? Kenapa sepedanya bisa keluar sendiri gitu?
Ya mungkin itu hantu ya, iseng. Tuh.
Hi friends. Now you can join us and enjoy some interesting features. You can get special subscription emblems and also use interesting stickers. Let's join and interact specifically in the comments column. Thank you.